Okay, we are back with a new video, new week, new video. This time we have um the 2x2. A small but great 2x2, obviously not my smallest cube. As you remember from last video, I have a kitchen cube, which is about a quarter of the size of a 2x2. 2x2 to us the solve for 2x2 follows has the same algorithms as the 3x3. So if you truly want to know the algorithms for to solve the 2x2, just go watch the video for the 3x3 to get the algorithms. I might I sh- would I might post a video next week of the algorithms and just the algorithms for all the cubes. So the 2x2 isn't really anything special. It just has no edges or sensors. Let's get to the solve. 2x2, extremely simple cube. Shouldn't take too long. I will do a timed solved at the end of this. Well, I did one last video, but just to get it out the way. And I still have not updated the wheel from last week, even though I should have. But I did forget to, like I said in the last video, me and scheduling are not the best. So right now, I think on the wheel we have the 3x3, the 4x4, this 5x5, the 6x6, and the Mega Minx. So at the end of the video, I will also be solving one of those 5 cubes. And by next week, I should have all of these cubes except the ball maze cube, which I will actually show you how to solve in this video because it is literally one of the easiest things on earth. Like, it's easier than this 2x2. That's how easy it is. Anyways, so the 2x2, extremely simple. You have your white pieces. You want to find one of your white corners. Like I have white, red, and green here. You want to find another one. You want to find another white corner with that shares one of the colors with here. Now you're going to put it, now see if you have green here. If you have it with green, put it on the side with green and just turn it to where it would be next to green. But if you have it with red, put it next to red. That way it goes over red. But as you know, if you watched the 3x3 tutorial, you would just have to do a right algorithm to get it into place, which isn't really anything complicated. And like that, you have your corner into place. The red, blue, and white corner represented a lot of flags for some reason. I don't know why red, white, and blue are such popular colors in flags, but as I said, if it shares one of the colors with one of the corners, put it on top, then put it next to it, and then just start doing the right algorithm till it's in place. Pretty simple. Now your last corner should be the last one. If it's down here, just like if it's down here like this, oh well, like that. But if it's down here like this, or if the white's facing that way, just turn it up and just turn it out of place and just turn it to where it's above. Or you could just start doing right algorithms while it's down there, and eventually it will fall into place. Now you have your whole white side complete. Now it is on to the top layer, yellow layer, where right now I have none of the layers, but it is as easy. The only difference from from the 3x3 to this is that now you don't have a yellow cross to worry about, so you just skip the steps for a yellow cross and just go straight into the yellow corners. And look for any corners that are already in place. If not, you might have to turn your cube until one or more are in place. As you can see, now my red, blue, and yellow corner is in the right spot, but none of the other ones are. So you would follow the same algorithm to move the corners over by one, which is just a simple up, over, down, and then over again. And then you have everything in place. Now it's just some more simple right algorithms to get it in place. Remember, just like the 3x3, finish your right algorithms to the very last step, and then only turn the bottom layer, or else you will end up accidentally scrambling your cube again. And just like that, the 2x2, a quick solve. Not really anything that complicated. Had the timer in the back, quick scramble. Last time I got, I believe, 24 seconds. So today we are going to see if we can beat that. Like I said, a quick scramble, and this cube is extremely quick to solve. The fastest time I've ever gotten on my 2x2 is 12 seconds, a good like month ago, I believe. But who knows if I will ever beat that. Well, I got extremely close. I did not expect to solve it that fast, as you can see, because I took a small pause right there. But as you can see, it only took me 14 seconds to solve it. The 2x2 really only takes about a minute to solve if you're going extremely slow, or if you're going slow. But if you're going extremely fast, you can solve it in about 20 seconds. Like I said earlier, we are going to spin the wheel of names to see which cube will be solved today. Okay, as you can see right there, the 3x3 has been chosen to be solved today, timed. This is an idea that I came up with literally last video while I was recording, to start doing a wheel and solve a random cube at the end of every video. And as I get more cubes, like a 7x7 and all that, you will start to see more cubes being solved. But for the time being, it will probably be a shuffle of these 13 cubes, I think. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But the 3x3, extremely simple. I solved it, did a tutorial on it a video ago. So extremely simple. Let's get it started in 3, 2, 1, go. Eventually I'm gonna add challenges to these where I have to solve a certain cube, where it'll be one-handed, two-handed, left-handed, right-handed, stuff like that. Yeah, having the 2x2, having all these cubes, something a few years ago I couldn't solve any cubes, and I can solve up to 14. 46 seconds. Very nice. Like I said back when I did the 3x3 tutorial that I had completely forgot about when I filmed the video from last week. If you want any music playing in the background, say something. If you want any suggestions to any kind of cubes, if you have any suggestions for any kind of cubes in the background I should solve, just say the word, I'll do it. But like I said earlier, I will also show you how to solve the ball cube. Extremely simple. Well, the ball maze cube, extremely simple. It's just a 3x3 with a ball maze built into it. You don't really even have to turn it, since there's nothing keeping the ball from rolling. You could generally just take the cube, just flip it upside down. You could just have it to where the end is on the bottom and the ball will immediately roll, and then all you truly have to do is lift it up slightly, trying not to tilt it, but obviously I have to tilt it, have it in frame of the camera. And there. Really nothing to it. This cube is something like extremely simple. It would probably only take like at most a few seconds, I believe, to solve. Let's check. If I can get the ball back into the center. Sorry for having the cube out of frame. And there. Now it's back to the start. This is going to be, the cube's probably going to be out of frame, so I could look at the bottom for a few seconds, just so I could see the bottom and know which way to tilt the cube to get the ball into the end. Within 3, 2, 1, go. And done. Took me 8 seconds to do that. This cube isn't really anything difficult or challenging, really. It's something that if you're bored, you'd be like, that seems interesting, let me try and get that. But in reality, it's not that difficult. I honestly thought it would be more of a challenge just to end up being wrong, and it wasn't that much of a challenge. To the point where I found out that people who can't solve a single cube could easily solve this. It doesn't really take that much to solve it. You just gotta flip it upside down and tilt the ball towards the end, which isn't really that difficult.